In its history, the name Santa Claus has become synonymous with the spirit of giving during the Christmas season. But where did this iconic name originate? The name Santa Claus finds its roots in the Dutch name Sinterklaas, which is a transformation of Saint Nicholas, a revered Christian figure known for his acts of generosity and compassion. Born in modern-day Turkey around 280 AD, Saint Nicholas gave away all his inherited wealth and traveled the countryside helping the poor and sick. Over time, the story of Saint Nicholas spread across Europe, intertwining with various local customs and traditions. In many cultures, Saint Nicholas became associated with the act of gift giving, especially to children. In the 18th century, the Dutch Sinterklaas made its way to American popular culture. It came through New York when Dutch families gathered to honor the anniversary of the death of Saint Nicholas, as they say in Dutch, or Sinterklaas for short. Santa Claus draws its name from this abbreviation. Through literature and the press, Sinterklaas gradually transformed into the figure we now know as Santa Claus. In 1822, Episcopal minister Clement Clark Moore wrote a Christian poem called A Visit from Saint Nicholas. The famous poem, more popularly known today by its first line,
It was the night before Christmas.
helped solidify Santa Claus's image. A jolly, gift-bearing figure dressed in a red suit. Anyway, we'll get back to the red suit later. Today, Santa Claus has become an integral part of Christmas celebrations worldwide. He embodies the spirit of kindness, generosity, and the joy of giving during the festive season. This figure is also called Father Christmas, Saint Claus, Chris Kingle, or should I say Christ Kindle, Santa Araboji, Grandfather Santa, Saint Nicholas, Saint Nick, or simply Santa. What are the connections to the birth of Christ? Christmas is a Christian holiday meant to mark Jesus' birthday. However, there is no direct connection between Santa Claus and the birth of Christ. This figure is just one of the multiple traditions that became intertwined with the Christmas celebration. While Santa Claus represents the spirit of giving and goodwill often associated with Christmas, its origins are not directly tied to the biblical story of Christ's birth. Instead, it has become a beloved figure that symbolizes generosity and joy of the holiday season. But did you know that Santa's iconic red suit wasn't always part of his image? Early portrayals of Santa Claus featured him in different colored attire: green, blue, even tan. The image of Santa was fluid and varies across cultures and traditions. However, in the 1930s, Coca-Cola's advertising campaign with illustrations by Adam Sundblom helped solidify Santa's look in a bold red suit. This depiction, widely circulated in Coke's ads, became immensely popular. Well, that's the popular belief. But about 60 years prior to Coke's ads, depictions of Santa in red appeared on a postcard drawn by Louis Sprang. That was in 1885. A happy Santa in red suit but with fur cap rides a bicycle, his reindeer following behind. Not even within the soda brands is Coca-Cola the first to depict Santa in red. A 1923 ad of White Rock, a red-clad Santa sitting at his desk reading a letter and smiling is depicted in Life magazine. Before his is an open bottle of White Rock mineral water that sits on a desk near a glass of obvious bubbles. White Rock ran another Santa ad in 1924 and 1925. Interestingly, Santa's evolution isn't directly linked to the religious origins of Christmas, celebrating the birth of Christ. It emerged from various traditions, including Saint Nicholas, as earlier pointed out. Over the years, Santa Claus became increasingly associated with Christmas, though its origins were diverse and disconnected from the religious aspects of the holiday. Today, the red-clad Santa Claus is an inseparable part of the Christmas tradition, symbolizing the joy of giving and the festive spirit. Even though its roots stem from diverse cultural influences and weren't initially tied to the religious significance of the holiday. In this episode, we've been able to identify the meaning of Santa Claus, the popularity of its red attire today, and its not so direct connection to the birth of Christ. From varying colors to a signature red suit, Santa Claus's evolution reflects the changing perception of a beloved holiday figure, now an integral part of the Christmas celebrations worldwide. I leave you with the poem, A Visit from St. Nicholas. Catch subsequent episode soon. Bye for now.
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads, and Mamma in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap, when out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave the lustre of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. "Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all." As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky, so up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled! His dimples, how merry! His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly, that shook when he laughed, like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night."